Welcome back to day 21 of Carnivore. So yesterday I took Alpha Brain and my recovery score on my Whoop app absolutely tanked, and I felt like crap this morning. And I researched it and I did some looking in. I'm gonna go into that in a second, but like, holy crap! Like I took Alpha Brain 5 times over the past 90 days. Each time I take it, my recovery score tanks and I feel like crap the next day. Even if I think it's very effective for like making you feel really mentally sharp while you're taking it by overstimulating your choline receptors, but there's something about it that is messing with me. So I'm going to talk about the negative effects that I've experienced, how I'm measuring those effects, and then also later in the video I'm going to talk about the possible ways I'm going to try to fix this in order to still maintain the positive effects you can get by a blend similar to Alpha Brain. So this the Whoop doesn't allow you to actually track, like, it doesn't have Alpha Brain as one of the supplements on there, but if you go into dietary constrictions, you can select something else. So for me, I just selected AG1. So every time I took it, I just said I took AG1 because it doesn't, for some reason, allow you to write custom things in there under the journal. But basically, what the Whoop does is it connects, it looks at the journal, you write down what you eat, what you did, if you went outside, blue light glasses, all these things, and then it looks at the health data, your recovery scores, and it correlates, every single time he does this, his score goes up, his score goes down, and it's basically linear algebra with some AI looking for correlations. But I was tracking it, and right now it says I have a -8 recovery score. So Whoop issues me a recovery score each day, basically saying how well my body's doing based on metrics such as blood pressure, resting heart rate variability, sleep quality, and that is an indicator of like how hard you should go that day. And -8 is a pretty big detriment. For example, when I'm sick, it also in the journal feature of Whoop, it has something that says like, "Are you sick today? Or did you feel sick?" Feeling sick gives me a negative recovery score of 15. So this is like half. It tanked my recovery score half of being sick, which is saying a lot. I mean, literally half of being sick is what this taking Alpha Brain does. My heart rate variability tanked, went from 63 to 52. And to be clear, I'm like not taking this every day. I'm not taking Alpha Brain every day. I'm literally going 2 to 3 weeks without taking it, doing everything the same, taking it, and it just tanks. And then I don't take it the next day. I go 2 to 3 weeks, and I take it, and it tanks. And I've just kind of been doing a study using myself as a guinea pig to see what the effects of this, because I do think it has very good nootropic properties and very good nootropic effects. And if there's a way for me to get some of those benefits without the crash, I'm interested in finding out how to do that. So the standard explanation GPT gave me, I'll go into what I think, what my brother thinks, is, so it thinks Alpha Brain has Hyperzine A, which has a long half-life, which keeps the acetylcholine high, which may overstimulate my brain even while I'm sleeping. So my brain is not really allowing itself to rest as much during the night, and it can also be overstimulating it during the day. And then it also has an ingredient called Bacopa, Bacopa, which can acutely raise cortisol levels, which hurt my HRV. And cortisol is a stress hormone. So that's what they think. My brother, I told him about this, and he thinks it could be the brown rice flour, because Alpha Brain, a lot of other supplements, use brown rice flour as a filler, which is why, I run my own supplement company, we don't use that shit. Like, we literally just put the ingredients in there, and whatever, I think, our caffeine pill has 100 and 65 milligrams of caffeine in it. Not 150, not 100, 165. Why? Because that's how many milligrams of caffeine fit in the pill. No fillers, no binders. But anyways, I'm going to make my own blend of this without brown rice flour and see what could be causing that. And the reason why brown rice flour might be the cause here is due to the often high pesticide residues in it, especially glyphosate, which creates stress response in the gut and the liver, can trigger inflammation and raise cortisol substantially. So that's his theory about it. And I am definitely going to try. I'm going to buy the ingredients today, and I'm going to make my own Alpha Brain. Just Alpha GPC with, I'm going to use Herbazine A still, and then I'm going to, because it's really the combination of the two. One causes a lot of choline to be used, and the other one blocks the reuptake, I think. But there's some connection there where the two kind of partner together in order to really amplify their effects. I'm also going to try stacking this with taking 6 grams of choline and seeing if that helps, if I'm overdoing or overutilizing the choline in my brain, which is causing the stress response. And I'm also going to remove the brown rice flour. So probably next week, I'll take Alpha Brain with 6 grams of choline, and I'll see how that does. And if my response tanks the next day, I'll know that that is not what would help. And then I'll make my own Alpha Brain without a lot of the other ingredients, without the fillers, and I'll see how that does. And if that works out, then I'll probably just make one and sell on the website, because hell, -8 recovery score is shit. So anyways, besides that, carnivore diet day 21, day going good. Went to the gym this morning. I closed my laptop. I did promise I would go over what I was doing for my weightlifting routine, and I am very happy with the results I'm seeing. I'm getting a lot more muscular quickly, even though I'm not really leaning out at all. Well, I am leaning out. Even though I'm not losing weight, I seem to be losing fat at the same rate I'm putting on muscle, which is nice. But the weight training, Mondays I do trap bar deadlift, weighted pull-ups, barbell overhead press, dumbbell bench press, and then rice bucket training and neck bridges. Day 2, kettlebell swings, 5x15 with a 70, dumbbell overhead presses. Right now I'm doing 4 sets, 8 reps with a 40. I'm doing body weight dips on rings just to get myself back into the movement and work up the stabilizers. Barbell row, zerker squat, ab wheel. I'm working my way up with it because I made the mistake of doing 3 ab wheels in a row, which felt easy but caused a lot of soreness the next day. So I'm just slowly adding them back in. Also neck bridges and rice bucket. And then day 3 is I'm going to do some power cleans, front squats, weighted chin-ups, bench press, farmer carries, plate pinch holds, and neck bridge or neck plank holds. And I'm just working through this, and it's an open chat I have with GPT. I basically just go through, give my feedback on it, look up exercise science, and modify it as it goes, depending on how I feel, the limitations of my gym. And I'm finding it helpful. It's definitely nicer to have a structured plan versus just going to the gym and doing the movements that I enjoy doing, because this way allows me to balance it out slightly more. But at the same time, you have to watch out because GPT doesn't really know what the hell it's talking about in terms of exercise science. And the first time I gave it, I was like, build me a weightlifting plan for jiu-jitsu. And the first time I gave it those instructions, it came out with this absolutely insane program that we were like, basically, it's a recipe for burnout. So day one, it said trap bar deadlifts, then front squat, then Bulgarian split squat, weighted step ups, Nordic hamstring curls, farmer carries, hanging leg raises for abs. But like literally, trap bar deadlift uses legs, front squat uses legs, Bulgarian split squats uses legs, weighted step ups uses legs, Nordic hamstring curls use your legs, farmer's carries use your legs. You're not gonna be able to walk the next day. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it basically gave me like, plus the weights and the reps that I was suggesting I did was absolutely just stupid, and would probably only make sense if I was taking like TRT or human growth hormone, but I choose not to fuck up my body. Anyways, yeah, that's the plan I'm currently doing for jiu-jitsu. I'm also working out and going for a walk. I'm going to head for a walk right now. It's absolutely beautiful out. Try to do that without a phone, just being present in nature with my thoughts. And then right now, I mean, that's mostly what I do. I don't really get on myself too much about watching YouTube videos here and there or listening to audiobooks when I drive, which I used to be like, oh, am I doing this too much? How often should I do this? Like, if I want to listen to an audiobook, I'm going to listen to an audiobook, but I'm at least going to make it so when I go on my daily walks, I'm not going to listen to anything so that I can actually have like mental time in order to reflect. And if upon those reflections I'm like, well, I could be listening to too much stuff, and then I'll tune it back. But it's pretty much just as long as I don't start listening to audiobooks while walking, I think it gives me a nice balance and perspective, because the whole point is making sure I don't it's somewhat easy to vastly overconsume media, then become addicted to your phone and become a lot less conscious of how your body feels, what your plans are for life, and what you want to do. And it's kind of like you lose the plot of your life. But anyways, I'm making sure to keep good, not overuse my phone, and also journal, which helps a lot. So peace out.